Rated Frog is first, and Giga Chat is second. Hello, both of you. Hi, Jesse. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Jesse? Robert says, hope you had a great day. I did have a great day. It was busy at work. I'm off of work now. I'm going to be baking some stuff today. I'm going to be on here for like not as long though as I usually am because I do have to jet out for dinner. I'm doing well, Serenity Story. Good to see you again. And I'm doing well, Serenity Story. Hi, Red Hunter. Waiting for the snow. Jesse, we got snow today, and I was so happy. It was brief, but it was like quite intense. So I was very happy with that. Yes, happy Valentine's Day to all of you. I hope you have fun plans. Let's see. Yeah, John was saying happy Valentine's Day. Hi, Jacob. Okay, sorry. Let me get this poll question in here. Okay. Orchids, roses, and lilies. Okay. Guess my favorite flower. See if you can guess it. I think I've mentioned it on here before. I gotta move quickly though, because I won't be on here for as long. All right. Wow. Oh my gosh, Jesse, I'm jealous of you guys. Also, sorry, my hair is wet, so it's being annoying. Big Fred is saying, happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Yes, happy Valentine's Day to you, Jamie. And Tony is here. Very fun. Going out to dinner. I love it. Yes, I'm going out for dinner as well. Where is your restaurant are you doing for Valentine's Day? So I'm not going to say where because I don't give out location information on the internet because that's a safety hazard. But I am getting dinner out tonight. I'm going to just push this over a bit. I feel like it's always aimed more toward my door. Okay. Hi, Peter, Alexandru, Constantine. Hi, NC. Jesse, we had no plan of this, so I'm not going anywhere with you today. Yes, I have President's Day off on Monday. I'm so grateful for it. I could use a 3-day weekend. Hi, Noam and Lola Lee. All right, let's get started with this baking. So some of you guys were there both times, Monday this week and Wednesday this week. Monday, the brownies were terrible. Wednesday, the brownies were okay, but after they had set and like cooled off, they were very like chewy and hard to eat. So I'm giving it a third try today. I'm like, I will not rest until I actually bake something that is satisfactory. So I'm going with a slightly different recipe. It's gonna be in a cake pan or a loaf pan instead of brownies. Sarah, I don't have kids. Jamie, yes, I'm baking. Hi, Andrew, on the way home to London from Brighton. Oh my gosh, don't tell me the result. I'm so jealous of you and all of your Premier League viewing. I envision that in my future, just jetting around the UK, going to all the games, like seeing all the teams play. So lucky you, Andrew. I hope you had a lot of fun and you are getting home safely. And I hope you have a good Valentine's Day as well. Happy Valentine's Day, nobody. Jesse says I like to be spontaneous. Jesse is the world's biggest flirt, for those of you who don't know that. Samuel, oh, Samuel, I'm live early tonight because I am busy later tonight. Happy Valentine's Day, Rated Frog. What just came out of my mouth? Hi, Chad. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, Sword is back from, I believe, Denmark. You said you were in Denmark. I'm doing well. It's good to see you. It's been, I think, a few weeks at least. Valentine's Day is going well. I'm going to be baking a little bit and then I have to hop off because I do have dinner plans. So I'm going to start just gathering my ingredients really quickly because I gotta I gotta work quickly here. This is like, I'm actually on a time limited basis today. So I'm gonna grab some flour and probably some vanilla too. I didn't have as much time to prep for this episode as I wanted to because I was busy all day. Okay, baking soda, salt. Don't want to completely ignore you guys. Jacob says hopefully it'll be Korean food. I do love Korean food. Thank you, nobody. Hi, Avery Rich. Your kitchen is backwards today. I know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what button I hit, but I don't know. I haven't been able to figure out how to get it back to regular. Chad. Favorite Valentine's Day treat? It's probably chocolates, chocolate anything. We've got someone from Japan. Thank you, awesome. Happy Valentine's Day. Fit check, super simple. Black top and black trousers. Top is from Express, trousers are from, or pants as we call them here. Pants are from Athleta, and that's it. Very simple. Oh, and this is an Amazon apron that I got last year. Hi, James Brace in Bemidji. How are you doing? Did you get snow today? Because we got some snow here this afternoon here in Minneapolis. Hi, Richard Jr. Yes, from Denmark. You remember? Yes, I haven't had a lot of Danes on here, so I also like the name Soren because Soren Kierkegaard is one of my favorite philosophers, so that was pretty easy for me to remember. Raid Truck says, oh, LOL, God bless. I'm making like cake brownies because I want to get them right this time. I do talk a lot, God bless, because I like to interact with people who are courteous enough to write me a comment in the chat. I'm making cake brownies. Avery Rich, hi DJ David. Thank you very much, DJ David. Did you switch over to your new iPhone or phone? Yes, I'm on my iPhone 16 right now. No more Android. Okay, baking soda. Just gotta work a little faster. Okay, sugar, oil, vanilla, and white vinegar. Yeah, I don't know what has been happening, but I feel like I've been cursed this week with not great brownies. Both of the recipes I tried out were not good. At least, I mean, I'm not saying, I should have said that differently. I think it was something I messed up myself. I think the recipes were fine, but it was just like a fail twice. So I still need white sugar, and that should be almost everything. We've got OJ Hoops. Brownies part 2, they were better than Monday's brownies, but when the brownies cooled off, I found that they were like very, very chewy and kind of hard to eat, which wasn't what I was going for. So I'm doing this a third time to settle this and make some good brownies. Okay, so Steve is saying special brownies, question mark. Thank you, James Brace. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. So, I'm gonna sift flour, sugar, cocoa, baking soda, and salt in a large glass bowl. Okay, this looks very easy, guys, so wish me luck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's all the dry ingredients. Yes. Okay, so let me grab my sieve. Boom. So I'm just gonna use this to sift ingredients. 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. What are people saying? Chad says, Hannah, does dinner date? No, you are a YouTuber. Yes. Yes, indeed. When is my next live? I'm planning to go live this Sunday at 8 p.m. So I'll be live again in 2 days. Okay, people. What are you eating for dinner? I'm going out for dinner. I don't really want to say what kind of food just because it could give like a location hint, and you got to be really careful with like giving out where you're going to be in the future or currently are. So I won't say what kind of food I'm getting tonight. What is it? I can't read this on my phone. Kazerin Kathy, I think. I'm making cake brownies. Hi, Andre Armstead. I guess I could do that, Steve D, but I don't know. I think I don't want to go under baked, just because both of the brownies I've made this week, both of the batches have been kind of like gooey, and I did not like the consistency really. I was like, these can't be this hard, like, to do. I've made brownies before. Okay, so here's the 1 cup of flour. And I think there's another ½ cup. And I'm really sorry I missed 2 weeks of your streams. That's okay, Rated Frog. No need to stress out. I always say this, but there's no attendance record. There's no like bonus points for how much you attend. So it's all on your schedule. No worries. How many eggs are you using? I don't use eggs, Andrew, because I'm vegan and vegans don't eat eggs. So I never ever have eggs in my house. So there's 1/4 of a cup. I'm just using a 1/4 cup because it was nearby. And then this will be an additional 1/4 cup, making it 1½ cups total. All right, so that's the flour. Hi, Chloe. Rekka Rex is here. Avery Rich, I'm making cake brownies. I hope you're making enough to share the rest with the rest of the class. All right. Chloe, I'm doing well. How are you doing? All right, 1 cup of white sugar. It's kind of a tragedy because I've used up so much flour and so much sugar this week on pretty subpar brownie batches, but that's just kind of how it goes when you're making food. Some of it is not great. Not even chocolate eggs. I see what you're saying. There are vegan chocolate eggs, so I've had those before. You know what I'm realizing? I did not even use my sieve, but you know what? Screw it. I gotta move quickly. It adds time. Alright, so here's the 1 cup of sugar. Oh, sorry guys, my nose is itchy. Also, if you're wondering what the noise is in the background, I am doing some laundry. I'm in a bit of a rush today on this Friday. Okay, so that looks like just about enough sugar. So there's one full cup, then there's a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. All right. I ruin myself to be vegan. I respect your choice. Thank you, Kazerin. All good. Dark chocolate is the best, is Rated Frog. All right, Jordan. Hi, Richard Jr. making cake brownies. What's up with you? 1/4 cup of this. Good stuff. Oh, I kind of am sad at how much of this cocoa powder I spent on, or I used on bad brownie batches. Pretty sad. Okay, so here's the 1/4 of a cup. Cool. Then I'm gonna use 1 teaspoon of baking soda, which is right here. 1 teaspoon, okay. Hi Jordan Hunt, hi Ernest, thank you for coming to the premiere this afternoon. For those of you who missed it, I published a video today at 12 o'clock noon Central Time, and it was unboxing a tofu press that my parents gifted to me for Christmas, and I only just now got around to using, so that was really fun. Do you like pork chops? I don't eat pork chops. Avery Rich, I'm vegan. I'm not gonna say the trivia answer until an hour is up, Jordan. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Ernest. Thank you, DJ David. I wanted to wear these earrings because it's Valentine's Day and there's a lot of red with Valentine's Day, of course. I need salt. Where did I put the salt? Over here. So this is gonna be 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. And then I'm just gonna mix this together, these dry ingredients together with a spoon. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So that's all the dry ingredients. I'm flying here, guys. It's already 10 to 6 p.m. All right. Congratulations to Hannah, says DJ David. Thank you very much for the congrats, although I don't know what for. Lyric Finder 67. Hello, hello. Hi, Liz. If you love pork chops, I have a recipe for you. I don't eat pork chops. I think you should know by now that I'm vegan and I don't eat pork chops. All right, mixin', mixin', mixin'. Trying to go fast. What's the bake time on this? Let's see. Hopefully it's not long, but watch it be like an hour. 45 minutes. Dang it. Okay, whatever. I'll just have to go quick. And then after these are stirred together, then I'll add water, oil, vanilla, and vinegar. I think that's it. Yep. Oh my God, amazing. So easy. So easy. Thank God. What are you baking? Hi, Lyndon. Lyndon, I am making some cake brownies. So they're not gonna be in a large flat tray. Instead, they're gonna be in this 9 by 5 inch baking loaf pan because I have not had success this week with a couple of brownie recipes I was making and I don't know exactly. They were just so thick and gloopy and extremely greasy. So I'm just very like puzzled as to what went wrong. So I'm going a different route, kind of hoping that doing it in a loaf pan with a rising agent, which is gonna be the baking soda combined with the vinegar, will help to lift these up and out of the bottom of the pan and less grease, because this one has way less oil than the other recipes. It only has like 1/3 of a cup. And the other ones had at least 1/2 of a cup each. So just going a different route with these. It seems like the wise thing to do because after all, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And I am not an insane person. All right, so these are looking mixed, kind of like what you would get out of a brownie cake mix box. Kind of looks like this. All right, what are people saying? Oh, thank you, Randy. I'm glad you enjoyed the Valentine's Day cupcakes that I baked for this week. They were very good. So I had to bake those like a long time ago and then film, edit, and then upload it to my channel. So I brought those cupcakes to Super Bowl Sunday last weekend and they were wiped out. People really liked them. What is the recipe you're using? I'll put it in the chat, although people have said like putting the links in the chat doesn't always work. But it's a really simple, oh shoot, no. The force is not with me today. Okay, here's the recipe. Ernest says, haha, that logic makes all anglers insane. That's actually really funny. But I mean, the thing is though, you guys do get different results. Like, cause some days you do like have amazing catches and then others. So it's like, I think there's enough reason behind going out there all the time and hoping to catch something great. I feel like someone just texted me. Who was I on? Ready Frog, are you going out with family after the stream? I'm not gonna say who exactly I'm going out with after my stream. Okay, let's see here. What ingredients now? Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, Jax123. I appreciate you. Rated Frog is sad about my response. Don't be sad. Okay, so now 1 cup of water, vegetable oil, teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 teaspoon of distilled vinegar. Before I do that, I'm gonna turn on my oven so that it's ready to go, and I think it's 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Not sure what the, oh, here it even says, okay, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or for those of you who use the metric system, 175 degrees Celsius. Is Celsius part of this, part of the metric system? I feel like it is. I don't know. Rage Frex says, okay, with the smiley face. You don't have to feign being like overly happy. It's okay. No worries. So the next thing I want to do is grease this loaf pan, which was one of the steps, actually the first step of the recipe. I'm doing my best to just follow the recipe to a T so that hopefully everything will go according to the recipe. So I'm just gonna use a tiny bit of this and then just use a bit of paper towel to wipe it around. Hi Rod, I am making some more brownies. I believe you were at both of the live streams earlier this week, Monday night and Wednesday night. If you were here on Monday night, then you'd know that Monday night's brownies were absolutely horrendous. They were like something out of, I don't even know, like probably Star Wars. Like I'm thinking, who's that big like blubbery alien that imprisons Leia? Anyways, they were bad. And then Wednesday, like I ate some of the brownies I ate some of the brownies that I baked on Wednesday, and they were fine like when they were still pretty fresh out of the oven, but when I let them cool overnight, unfortunately they cooled off and became just like really, really tough to eat, and I was like, I do not want to pull out a tooth eating these, not worth it. So yeah, it was kind of like, I think the Wednesday night ones were passable, especially if you ate them with like ice cream or something else, but I just was like, I'm not satisfied with either of those batches. So this is round 3. So far I'm 0 for 2, and I want at least 1 win this week with the brownies. Hi, something GT. Randy says, yes, the Celsius is part of the metric system. Okay, that's what I figured. Jabba the Hutt, yes. I would indeed, this is like a self-roast, but I would say like, those brownies I made on Monday were something somewhat like the consistency of Jabba the Hutt, as horrible as that sounds. They were terrible, guys. I will admit, they were absolutely horrible. What are people saying? Randy did the Eagles. It's harder to read. This is why I have my laptop open on the side. We've got, okay, Alice GT was someone earlier. Hi, Alice. Randy did the Eagles parade. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. People who were in Philly celebrating the Eagles, please tell us how it went. I'm so curious. Like the parade. I was rooting for them, for those of you who don't know. Dun, da, da, da. 1 cup. And what else is here? Microwave brownies when they get hard. No, that makes them even worse. That makes things even more solid. Okay, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. I'm just gonna use the coconut oil. That's, wow, I'm not on top of it today. Okay, 1/3 of a cup, and then there's gonna be the vanilla and the white vinegar. And that, I really think the lack of a rising agent was like part of the reason why my first 2 batches were so crappy, guys. I was like, what the heck? This is so stupid. Like, they're brownies. They're not that complicated. Third time's the charm. That's exactly what I was thinking, Lyndon. Yes. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's get them right this time. On Valentine's Day, to boot. Okay, so there's the coconut oil. Don't solidify on me, please. That's the one thing I don't like about working with coconut oil, is it's solid at room temperature, so if it hits something that's kind of cool, it'll start to clump up. The flavor is great, but sometimes the texture is all wrong. I tried Star Wars but fell asleep. Yeah, Rated Frog. So my mom is a big Star Wars fan. My dad isn't from the United States. He immigrated here from Ethiopia back in the 80s. So he did not grow up with Star Wars. He'd like heard of it, I'm sure, just because Star Wars is so famous. But my dad didn't grow up with Star Wars or a lot of like American stuff in his home culture, but my mom really liked Star Wars. So I remember watching the movies as a kid, and I was just like, these are not like, I really am not like an outer space genre person. I've seen like the Alien movies, I've seen multiple Star Trek TV series, I've seen the Star Trek movies with Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto, I think is his name. I've seen all the Star Wars movies, I've seen the Skywalker series with Kylo Ren and Rey, and I'm just like, I like watching them kind of being in the know with pop culture because they are so famous and so significant. But it's just like not for me. Okay, Avery Rich, I haven't decided what I'm gonna make this Sunday. So what are you doing wrong with the recipe? That's something I would love to know. I have no clue. The parade was crazy but awesome. Okay, that's exactly what I would have hoped it was. I really am jealous. I would love to go to one of those at some point. Okay, so now it'll be 1 teaspoon of this vanilla extract. Again, my apologies that this is, my video feed is backward for you, because for some reason my phone camera went back to mirror imaging. So 1 teaspoon of the vanilla, and then last but definitely not least, we're gonna do the 1 teaspoon of the white vinegar, and that's gonna hit the baking soda and then help this rise when it's in the oven. So let's get this stirred. I may have been like over mixing. That's something that went through my head, because that can really make things like super dense. So I'm trying to just combine it until all of the flour clumps are gone. I love pancakes. Yes, Avery, I actually had pancakes yesterday for dinner. It was very nice. Yes, I love my carbs. I will openly admit they are so tasty. Okay, last item. This is like, you guys, this is looking way more promising than the other batches. Way less like thick and gloopy. 1 teaspoon of distilled. I'm just gonna go through each of the ingredients and make sure I did them. I did the flour, the sugar, cocoa powder, baking soda. Yes, I did do the baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, water, oil, vanilla, and last is the vinegar. So let's get that in here, and then hopefully I'll see some like bubbling going on. Also, there's just a little bit of coconut oil left in the bottom of the measuring cup I set aside, so I'm gonna just grab the last bit of that. Okay, so here's the vinegar. This is just very cheap household distilled white vinegar. You can use it for cleaning and other stuff, as well as baking. All right. Wish me luck, guys. I see it reacting. Work your magic, vinegar, please. And my oven is getting close to 350 degrees. or 175 Celsius, I think was the conversion. We've got Tony chatting something, I see. Yes, Rod, I'm rushing a bit because I am heading out for Valentine's Day, and I'm just looking at the time. Okay, it's 6. Should be okay. Rushing. Never good for baking, but I am under a time crunch today. I feel like it's just been like one thing to the next. Okay, so I think this is where I should stop as much as I want to keep mixing it. I think that's what burned me the last couple times. So I'll stop there and grab my spatula. See, there's a little bit of flour left. It's so freaking annoying. So let's get this cleaned off here with the rest of the batter. Yeah, I knew there was a little pocket of flour that didn't get mixed, so just trying to fold that in. Okay, so this is looking fluffy and lovely, and pretty much all the big clumps are out of it. I'm just seeing little ones now, which is okay. The new guy is here. Could you buy some brownies? Says Andrew. I could buy some, but I'm in the middle of making some, so I'm not gonna buy some right now. There's my oven that's all ready to go. So I'm gonna put this in here and get it in there, and that has to bake for about 45 minutes. But I'm loving, this looks way more like a cake consistency than whatever the heck Jabba the Hutt nonsense was going on Monday and Wednesday. All right. It's midnight where you're at, Lyndon. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to do some math in my head. You must be somewhere in Europe then, if it's midnight for you, because it just turned, yeah, I'm guessing you're like in the UK, Lyndon, because that would put you 6 hours ahead of me if it's midnight for you. And that's kind of the time difference I remember from being overseas. Ugh, making a mess. Just trying to get all of it out of here as best I can. I'm also really hungry too. Oh, haven't eaten much today because I'm very excited for dinner. Should be fun. Okay. Don't worry, I'll get to the chat in just a sec, guys. And this is gonna go in. Once I just get the rest of this, I just try to use as much as I can. So much has gone to waste this week on failed brownies that I'm really trying to use the rest of, well, all of this in the hopes that it is a successful brownie recipe. All right, so, and flattening this out. I'm so hopeful, guys. I'm so hopeful. I hope this batch does not let me down. All right, so it's looking pretty, I would say this is like pretty liquidy compared to what my other 2 batches were this week. So this is gonna go in for 45 minutes. Timer, 45 minutes. And I am that person who likes to lick the spatula after baking. Do you have a light and fluffy pancake recipe? I've made pancakes on my channel, Ernest. Tonight I'm watching The Fault in Our Stars. I have not seen that movie. I would like to read the book first because it's based on a book. I love pancakes. My favorite movie of all time, Lyndon, is Gladiator with Russell Crowe and Joaquin Phoenix. Second favorite movie, I don't know. But that one for sure. I think Gladiator will always be my favorite movie. It's just so beautiful. And I do love Ridley Scott as a director. All right, guys, cross your fingers for these brownies. I have hope. Yes, Rated Frog, you nailed it. I love Gladiator. Ooh, I'm a little behind on the chat. You should try pumpkin pancakes. I have made pumpkin pancakes. Go to my channel, Avery, and search for it. Tony says, hey, I'm in my favorite restaurant and now eating. That's so cool. I hope you enjoy your dinner tonight. Now my brownie batch is in the oven, so I'm waiting on that. And yeah, once they're out, hopefully I'll be able to just cool them off quick and then show you guys. Cordelia. We're both class clowns, sit next to each other in almost every class. He's so cute. Ask him, Cornelia. Like, just do it. The way I try to live my life is like eliminate potential regrets that you'll be kicking yourself over many years from now, like wondering what could have been. So just like, even if you get rejected and you're embarrassed, like you will not die, you will be fine. We've all had embarrassing moments and in time, everyone will forget them. So I say just ask out your crush. Very cool, Avery. I missed the result of the cement brownies. How'd they turn out? They were okay still, me. I ate them after they had cooled off on Wednesday night, but when I let them cool overnight and tried them on Thursday, yesterday, they were so like solid. I just was like not satisfied. So that's why I'm making these tonight. Yes, Monster Jam. You guessed my favorite flower, says Lyndon. Thank you. Nick, happy Valentine's Day to you. Hi, Anderson. Much better than the cement batch. That's funny. Hi, Charlie. Charlie's TikTok sounds. That's how you say your username. Hi, Hannah. Just got back from my gig. Magic night singing love songs. What's your favorite love song, or is that a potential question? There's so many good ones. I mean, I feel like so many songs are about love just because. It's probably a Taylor Swift song because she's my favorite musical artist. Although I feel like a lot of her songs are more about like breakups and stuff, not necessarily love. All right. Just putting some stuff away. Also, I was gonna unbox the hair care product that I usually use just because it arrived from Amazon today, and some of you have asked what hair care I use, so I figured might as well do it since people were asking. Stephen Cox, yes, I'm live. Lyndon, it is indeed. It's currently now 18:14 over here in Minnesota. The brownies sound like a snack to enjoy. Yes. Hi, Michael. I like Minions, says Lyndon. Bonjour croissant, says Mr. T. Favorite restaurant? I mean, it's lame, but I would say I go to Chipotle the most. Dante Mayberry, you are correct. Tony says thank you. Hello, beautiful, happy Valentine's Day. Same to you, Ruben Reyes. All right, I'll get started unboxing my hair care stuff. since some people have asked on here. Hi, peace and joy. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Connor DeMann. Hi, Connor. So, I have this on a subscription basis from Amazon. So I love this brand called Love Your Curls. I'll take it out of the plastic. And it's from, I think it's Toronto. Yep, Toronto, Canada. It's called Love Your Curls, and this is kind of an all-in-one styling and, what do they say? All-in-one repair, hydrate, and style for curly hair, because I do have curly hair. Some of you might not know that, but when I wear my hair down, it is curly, so this is my hair care. Thank you, Mr. Bryant. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. You're deciding if you should go to sleep or not. Well, it is the weekend, and for me at least, like, the weekend is when I can stay up a bit later and not worry about being super, super tired for an early wake up the next day because of work. What was I gonna grab? I have a little bit of lentil soup that I was looking to finish off. I'm also just very, very hungry. You look like Mariah Carey. That's cool. I will take it. Lyndon, what do you have a week off for? Is it like a holiday for you? That sounds so nice. I have Monday off. It's called President's Day. Not everyone gets it off, but I have it off for work on Monday next week. So I do have a 3-day weekend, which is honestly really, really nice. I love having an extra day to recover. I got a 4-day weekend. What? Aubrey, are you here in the US? Do you have President's Day off? That's awesome if you do. Still 35 minutes to go, guys. 4-day weekend, yes. Okay, nice. Aubrey, did you take Tuesday off as well, or do you just get Tuesday as a holiday? I'm on holiday, that's why I'm off. Okay. What's Monday? John, Monday is President's Day. I don't know if you're here in the United States, but President's Day is a federal holiday, so a lot of things are closed, and I don't have work. My company is closed for business or vacation. Oh, sorry, not Wednesday, Monday. Got it, yep. Monday and Tuesday you've got off next week. Happy Valentine's Day, Tycoon W. Hope it's a good one for you. I don't know how American people say it. We would say vacation, not holiday. We'd say I'm on vacation, but we understand what you mean when you say I'm on holiday. John is in New York. Okay, cool. Let me write that down. I try to remember where people are. John is New York. The new guy. Do you play Scrabble or Sudoku puzzles? I don't mind Scrabble, but I love Sudoku puzzles. I do those, yes. Holiday here, Monday too. Oh, family day. That's nice. Rich, what is it? What is the holiday called in Canada? Is it also President's Day? Hi, Antonio Salazar. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Thank you so much. If you guys missed it, I did make some Valentine's Day cupcakes, and that's a long form video on my channel. Oh, also too, I should just keep saying it. So I am gonna be launching channel memberships for my channel. Basically what that is, it's a monetization feature where you pay, like you as the viewers can pay $5 a month, $8 a month. I haven't decided like what the pricing is gonna be. I'm still like planning this out. I'm actually in a boot camp right now with YouTube. Like there's a YouTube program manager who is working for YouTube, who's doing this boot camp. But I'm gonna be launching channel memberships, and I've been asking people to share any like type of content that they would love to see and would be willing to pay for with a channel membership, because I would really like to be making content that people are interested in and would be wanting to take advantage of a channel membership to see. Hi, Paul. Lyndon says, yeah, brownies, family day. Literally, that is so cute that you guys actually have a holiday called Family Day. We should definitely have one of those here in the United States. Hi, Adrian153. Aubrey, yes, I am making brownies for the third time because I was not happy with how my batches turned out on Monday and Wednesday this week. So I decided I was gonna go for a third time. Oh, Paper Mind, I don't really, sorry, one second, my computer's dying. I don't really discuss that on here. And I don't think I have a favorite either. Roger says, happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Thank you. No, I wouldn't make that kind of content, Paper Mind. I have nothing against it, but it's just like not stuff that I'm personally interested in. Fair question though. I don't know why, but there is a National Yorkshire Pudding Day in England. It's funny, but I'm not totally surprised by that, to be quite honest. Paper Mind says, okay, fair, that's cool. What I will say to your question, so I live in the United States. Not every country is like this, but we have like pretty generous constitutional right to keep firearms. I have never owned a firearm in my life. I did not grow up with firearms. My mom may have, and my dad for sure did. But like as a kid in our household, we did not have any firearms. I think like I'm someone where it's like I like to have like basic knowledge and basic preparation for anything. And so something I have considered is going to like a firearms range and just doing like a gun safety class where it's like if I ever needed to use one, or I got to a place in my life where I actually wanted to purchase a firearm, obviously you need to know how to handle it, clean it, store it, use it, lock it up, all of that stuff. So I have thought about going to firearm like safety training just as like a private citizen, and I think it's kind of like changing a tire too. It's like you hope you never have to do it on the side of the road, but like I don't know how to change a tire, unfortunately, so if I actually got stranded because of a tire exploding, I would have to phone someone for help and just kind of be stranded. It's one of those things I think it's just good to know. Monster Jam says, where are the brownies? They're in the oven. They have 29 minutes left to go. Keep your fingers crossed. I said this both on Monday and Wednesday this week, but I am more hopeful because I loved the consistency of this batch. Jalen from Detroit, happy Valentine's Day to you as well. I hope you're having a great Valentine's Day. Rich says started in 2008. Oh, that's cute. So it's not even that old. Oh my gosh. Wow. Rajsters says, I subbed. Thank you for the sub, Rajsters. I appreciate you. I like that amendment. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty important that like you have like a pretty wide range, like you're able to defend yourself in the United States. And I think it's a very important amendment. Paul says, Cheetah got white chocolate drops, 6 cookies. Aubrey subscribed. Thank you, Aubrey. Hi, Charlie Roblox. Oh, Shano. I am not a mom. I don't have kids, so I'm laughing at your comment. Hi, Tessa Lawrenson. Any favorite film love moments? Ooh, that's a great question. Mine is from Lady and the Tramp, of course. That's a very classic one. I'm trying to think. Mine would probably be like from Downton Abbey, like Lady Mary Crawley and Matthew Crawley when they finally get together. I'm like, yes, we've all been waiting for this. Movies, boy, I'm struggling. I'm trying to think of like the big, like, I mean, obviously Romeo and Juliet. I love that play. But I'm trying to think of like characters that people really love. Oh, I think this is so funny. Speaking of like characters in love, I remember going to the last Harry Potter movie, the very last one. It was movie number 7, part 2. And I was in high school. I think I was a senior in high school. And when Ron and Hermione are in the Chamber of Secrets and they finally kiss each other, everybody in the theater like burst out. They're like, yeah! And I was like, oh my god, this is so funny. Like, we've all been waiting for this moment on screen, and we finally get it. So those are like the two that come to mind as far as like cheering on characters that like need to get together. I got so much goodies, says Charlie Roblox. Coffee is here. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm doing well. Coffee, how are you doing? Peter says I vomited, LOL. That's so funny. You vomited at, I'm guessing, Ron and Hermione? It's in the books though. I mean, it's not like they just made that up out of thin air. The one I was pretty uncomfortable about, not in the Harry Potter universe, but in Game of Thrones, was when Khaleesi gets with Jon Snow. Because technically, through their family relations, I believe Daenerys is Jon Snow's aunt. And I was like, I mean, you guys look great together as a couple, but just the fact that the characters are aunt and nephew was, I need to fact check this, but I'm pretty sure that was how they were related. I was like, I'm not about this incest. Make it stop. Okay, how are Daenerys and Jon Snow related? Yes, if you look it up, I knew it. In Game of Thrones, Daenerys, aka Khaleesi, is Jon Snow's aunt. The characters who I loved that got together in Game of Thrones were Arya Stark, and is it Gendry? He's like a blacksmith, like a bastard son of Robert Baratheon. I was like, these two are perfect for each other, so I was very happy about that. Peter says, yeah, we were vomiting about Ron and Hermione. Lyndon says, I don't watch Harry Potter, but my best friend does. Oh my gosh. I mean, I grew up with all the books, all the movies. They literally tracked my life. Like the first Harry Potter book, I believe it was published in 1998. I would have been either at the end of preschool or the start of kindergarten. And then I read the books all the way through high school. The movies, the first movie came out in, what, like 2000, 2001. I was in like first grade, I want to say. And then the last movie came out when I was a senior in high school. So those books and movies quite literally were my childhood from like kindergarten age to age 18. It was like the most amazing thing. So of course I like had all the Harry Potter paraphernalia, the magic wand, the broomsticks. I had a Harry Potter birthday party for my 9th birthday. It was very fun. We've got Coffee saying happy Valentine's Day, Hannah, and happy Valentine's Day to everybody in here. Yes. Hi, Adriana. How are you? Thank you, Krishan. I had to wear these because they're red. People think they're cherries, even though they're technically jingle bell earrings. Like, I'll hold it up close to the camera so you can see it is like a bell, and there's like a little thing inside, like a jingle ball. So they're from Christmas. I got these in early December last year, but enough people said that they thought they were cherries and that they loved them, so I figured I would just keep on wearing them. Mango says very demure. Thank you, Mango. Ooh. Hang in there, Lyndon. Sounds stressful. All right. 22 minutes to go. I'm gonna take a peek at the brownies and see how they're doing. I'm seeing a nice rise, which makes me excited. Very excited. New Bridget Jones Diary film out soon. Seen any? Think it's overplayed now. I just like didn't really get the appeal of Bridget Jones's Diary. I think it was a little bit before my time, because I remember as a kid seeing the Bridget Jones Diary movies in the video stores, like where you would go and rent like a DVD or a VHS tape from a physical store. Like this was before Netflix, before any of this streaming stuff. And as a kid, I just like would see the movie covers and I saw the ones for Bridget Jones Diary, and I was just like, nothing about it appealed to me. I just think I couldn't really relate to it when I was like a kid. So I just think I was like, the age cutoff was like above where I was when Bridget Jones was in its heyday. Thank you, Drew Guilford. I appreciate it. Hi, Unique G. Welcome back. I'm now full. Time for me to get back home. I will continue watching your video when I'm relaxed at home. Thank you, Tony. Although I probably won't be on live when you get home. We'll see. But I am going to be heading out for dinner very soon. It's currently, dang, the time goes so fast. It's so frustrating. Actually, should probably, one sec, guys. Sorry, rude to text, especially on a live stream. I need to go to Tesco's tomorrow. I remember going to Tesco's when I was over in the UK. I liked Tesco's. Thank you, Unique G. I need to get my weekly shopping. Khabib is here. Welcome back, Khabib. Good to see you. Day night for Hannah. Yes, these brownies took longer than I thought they would. I guess I underestimated how long brownies take to bake in the oven. Thank Thank you, Unique G. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Sorry, I feel so incredibly rude texting on here, but I just gotta check in. Live stream by 7. Did I say here? Okay. Boom. Sorry. Hi, Chip Broadhead. Welcome back. And Jalen said something. Hit the like button or double tap the screen. Thank you, Jalen. I appreciate you. I'm doing well, Chip. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm making some brownies. They're currently in my oven. 19 minutes left to go. Crossing my fingers that they turn out. Showing off to your coworkers. No. Absolutely not. I keep this and my day job completely separate. Hi, Siobhan Slider. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much. Hope you have a nice day soon. Thank you, Lyndon. Thank you, Braxton Keel. I appreciate it. Hi, Jason. Jason, the reason why I'm on so early tonight is because I am heading out for dinner this evening. So I got on right at 5:30 or about 5:30 after work today, and I should be heading out probably like in the next 25 minutes. Sorry, nose is runny today. We've got Fatima. Hi, Fatima. Hello, how are you? Sorry, guys. Coffee says Hannah's channel is #1. Thank you so much. And we can't taste the brownies. That's not fair. Sorry. That's how it goes. Nice. I hope we have a wonderful dinner. I went to Tea House. Oh my gosh, wait. Jason King. Which tea house? Because I've been to both of them. There's one out in Plymouth by Willow Creek Movie Theater. And there's also the tea house by the University of Minnesota. So I'm curious, which one did you go to? I am obsessed with Tea House. For those of you not in the area, Tea House is a Chinese restaurant. The one by the campus, nice. Oh, I love that tea house so much. What is this? Siobhan Slider, is that like a bento box? What is that? Chocolates? I don't know what that emoji is. All right, cool. I think I'm all caught up now. Man, now I want to go to Tea House. That's not where I'm going tonight, but oh, yum. It's probably been at least like a year since I've gone to a tea house location. But yeah, both of the locations are great. I don't know if there's a third. Oh my gosh, my sister's here. That's what I thought. A bento box was that emoji that Siobhan put in here. Jason says, I went there twice in the last 2 weeks. Amazing food. Yeah, it's so good. And both locations survived COVID and they are just fantastic. I can think of all these people for all these different occasions that I've gone to the tea house restaurants for. Happy Valentine's Day, Rachie. Hope you have a fun night. And happy Valentine's Day to Miss TT. Sophia, happy Valentine's Day to you as well. So good to see you. I'm glad you could make it. Coffee says, that is a cup of tea emoji and a house emoji. Yes, I totally got that. I was asking about the Siobhan Slider comment above yours. I was guessing it was a bento box, and it sounds like people agree with me. Chip Broadhead says, as it's Valentine's, swan and ducks are coming to envy your beauty. Rachie seconds the idea of doing a vegan bento box. I like that idea too. I don't know, oh my gosh, I think I had a bento box in college, but I don't remember a time where I've had it since college. So I'm gonna write vegan bento box as a suggestion. I also gotta check my time here. God, cutting it close. Oh well. Vegan bento box. Okay, that's on my list now. There's always someone who asks if this is vodka that I'm drinking, even though it is a glass of water. If I was drinking this much vodka in one sitting, that would not be great. So no, I don't know. Have I ever had alcohol on a live stream? And the thing is, like, I really try my best to stay truly like G-rated / PG rated on here, because the type of content you do and the things that you say on live stream or in any of your like shorts or long form videos can get flagged by YouTube as not being ad friendly. So you can actually like kind of what word am I looking for? Depending on what you do in your content, you can actually eliminate your own revenue because certain things are seen as being like not ad friendly or ad safe. So I just I try to like not have alcohol, even though there's, I don't know what the rules are. I'd have to check the guidelines on YouTube. Could be tequila, says Jason. Yes. I don't know if I said Happy Valentine's Day back to you, Johnny Walker, but Happy Valentine's Day. Lyndon says, I wish it was Christmas. I was satisfied with Christmas this past year, December 2024, but I kind of like, I feel like winter has been going fast, and I wish we could, like, I still have my Christmas tree up in my living room, but I wish that it was still Christmas time, and now we're almost 2 months past it. Siobhana's back. Coffee says Happy Valentine's Day to Rachie and TT. Yay! Yabba says, I was impressed with your knowledge of Scotland and the Antonine Wall. Most locals don't even know about it, although it doesn't really exist physically, and you can walk along Hadrian's Wall. Yes, so I love reading about history. I think history is so interesting, how many thousands of years humans have been around, all these cultures. And yeah, I was just, my mind was blown that maybe we learned about it and I just glossed over it in a textbook at some point in my school years, but I was like, how did I not know that there was this like epic, actually 2 epic walls in the UK? I know that Antonine's Wall is like not as well preserved as Hadrian's Wall, but I think like when you think of like ancient walls that were built, I think my mind and a lot of people's minds immediately goes to the Great Wall of China. And I didn't realize that there was like it's not completely the equivalent, but it's still such an old wall that's still standing in parts in the UK. So yeah, I was like, how did I miss this? This is so cool. So cool. Peter Alexander Constantine, I probably will have wine later tonight. LOL straight vodka, half a glass. Never, ever. That would not be safe. For me, at least, it would not be safe. Nick is saying, I wish I had beer tonight. Thank you. I don't know how to say your name in Arabic. I apologize, but thank you so much. Go get one, Nick. Trap says it's snowing. I had snow earlier today here in Minneapolis, and it was great. Hi, YMCYBF. I almost just said Merry Christmas. That's embarrassing, but we were just talking about Christmas. Happy Valentine's Day is what I meant to say. It's gone by fast. You're right, Hannah. Yeah, I was thinking back on the Christmas season, and it was really fun. I did the live stream every single day of December. I called it Live Miss. So that was really fun, and honestly, it was like a nice way to kind of like stretch out the month of December, because it just made it feel like it was busy like the whole month. But yeah, now I'm kind of wishing we could go back for at least like a week or so for the Christmas season. Thank you, Siobhan Slider, for the sub. For me, Christmas didn't feel like Christmas last year. Okay. Chip is saying, do you like the UK, America's former landowner? I love the UK. I'm obsessed with the UK. I'm obsessed with the royals. I am still obsessed with Queen Elizabeth II. May God rest her soul. I'm obsessed with the Premier League. I'm obsessed with like the castles and the, what is it, like, it's kind of like the high tea and the sandwiches, like the whole fuss around tea, even though I don't really get it because I'm a coffee person. I think that whole like tea culture and then also the pub culture is really fun. Yeah. And then just, I think like the wittiness and the snarkiness and obviously the arts, like the English just like slay. Because I do love Shakespeare. I love poetry. I would love to make it up to the lakes, the Lake District, where like all the poets were. Wisteria, the Cotswolds, all of it. I am obsessed. Excuse me. Let's see. But I am, by the same token, I am glad that we're no longer part of the UK because I love the United States. And I do think we are the best country, not the UK. Siobhan says, I will come back. Siobhan says, you are great. Thank you so much, Siobhan. I appreciate you. Johnny Walker says, Merry Christmas. Yorkshire puddings are waiting for you to come over. I've been there twice. I've been to the UK twice. I don't know if you've heard me say that. I've mentioned it before on here. But I went over to the UK in, what was it, April? I was there for Easter, actually. In 2017, I went with a college roommate and very good friend of mine. The two of us went to visit a third roommate of ours who was getting her master's at Oxford University, and then I went back in probably the same time, April of 2018, to visit another college roommate of mine who was getting her archaeology degree at, it was either King's College London or UCL. I can't remember. But yeah, I've only really been to London and Oxford. The chocolate is better in England. I've had chocolate over there. I thought it was pretty good. No idea what any of that is. I love Yorkshire puddings. I've seen Yorkshire pudding on the Great British Baking Show. That's like one of my favorite shows of all time. You guys, what you guys call pudding is not what we call pudding. I feel like our pudding is more like liquid gloopy, not jello, but it's kind of similar to, it's like a pudding cup that you like, it's like a yogurt consistency, honestly. And then I see like the puddings that I've seen on Great British Baking Show where it's like this standing, very like damp, syrupy cake. I'm like, we would never call that a pudding in the United States. But I mean, I'm not throwing shade. I just was like, interesting. So that's what they call pudding. That's not what we would call pudding. Siobhan is back. Can you say Happy Thanksgiving? It's not Thanksgiving though. Siobhan says, I heart Toledo, Ohio. I love Toledo, Ohio as well. I've been there many times on my way both out to the East Coast and back to Minnesota. Oh, you smart, says Johnny Walker. I just like to read and try to stay as informed as I possibly can. I think I'm like above average intelligence, but I'm not saying like I'm not a genius. I don't say like I'm the smartest person, but I think I'm decently intelligent. I don't really give out help here. Siobhan is saying hi. Pudding is like dessert in the US. Pudding is like dessert in the US. I mean, isn't pudding dessert for you? I don't know. I'm still a little iffy on certain things. Ooh, you guys. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so excited about these brownies. These are looking so good. I just gotta... Okay, I'm ordered, getting gas. Oh, yes. Okay, great. I'm not in as much of a rush as I thought I was. Thank the Lord. Good timing. Sounds great. I'll be ready. Okay. UK. Oh, okay, I see. Pudding is like dessert in the UK. Got it, Lyndon. I know, I love brownies. I'm excited to show you guys these brownies. I'm so ugh, like just, I think both times that I made brownies previously this week, I was I was pretty skeptical about what was gonna go down as I was making the brownie batter, because I was just like, I don't really see how this batter is gonna turn into a good batch of brownies. And both times earlier this week, I would like open the oven door and I was just like, these are not looking like how I want them to look at all. They look way too greasy. They look way too like sludgy. And they would like kind of sink in the middle, which I hate. So these ones, on the other hand, look way more like a cake. There's like, it looks like rise in the middle, but it's not gonna just deflate the second it comes out of the oven. So I'm hopeful here, guys. This is actually looking promising. They are chocolate, yes, Siobhan. You like history. Captain James Cook was from Whitby, Yorkshire, England. Captain James Cook. Okay. There's a show I'm obsessed with. I've watched it a few times now. It's called Black Sails. I don't know if Captain Hook is in that series, but oh my God, that show, amazing. Come back to England and give me the brownies. Captain James Cook. James Cook, is he in my show? It's giving me an NFL player. Pirate. Oh, he was an explorer, not a pirate. I love how my mind immediately went to pirate. He was a British explorer and naval captain. He was a key figure in the Age of Enlightenment. Okay, so he was like a contemporary of, well, no, he would have been before Charles Darwin, right? When was Darwin around? He was like 1800s, 1900s, Darwin. Okay, earlier than I thought. 1809 to 1882 was Darwin, and this guy, they never overlapped. James Cook, he looks fancy. Look at him in his lovely, I don't even know what you call this thing. It's like what all the old like gents wore in like the 1700s. To be honest, it's like what our founding fathers were dressing up in, like Benjamin Franklin and Thomas Jefferson. Captain James Cook. Oh, today was his death day. Oh, rest in peace, Captain James Cook. He passed away on February 14th, 1779. So, long time ago. And he passed away in Hawaii. He must have been exploring, and let me guess, he got sick. Yeah, I get lost in the Wikipedia rabbit hole when I find something I'm interested in. Okay, so what happened to him? Oh boy. It looks like he got into a fight, or not a fight, some kind of like argument with the native Hawaiian Islanders, and what the heck? Cook was struck. Oh no! Oh, this is really sad. So Captain James Cook was struck on the head by the villagers, and then I'll omit some of this. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, basically like the locals deleted him, which is unfortunate. Oh, but still, all of his contributions to history are crazy. Anyways, let me get back here. Chip Broadhead sent me down that rabbit hole. Just like your channel, watch me as a historical figure. Funime or Funim? Sorry. Okay. Ernest says poll time. Yes. Thank you so much. And I apologize. I completely missed the 1 hour mark. Surprise, surprise. We've got the very first thing that I listed. you guys are gonna have to wait a little bit more because that was my brownies. And here's my very dangerous oven mitt that I still can use. I still get away with it, but it's not very protective anymore. Wow, that is so pretty. I'm so happy. Woohoo! Dang, this looks like cake, you guys. All right, it's time to reveal the brownies. So this is what I'm talking about. Do you see this? Like, it has a softer cake-like upper, it's not really like a crust, but just like the top of this loaf is much more like a cake than just the honestly it was like a grease puddle that the other two batches were. I love that it's split a little on the top and I can peek inside and see that there's like baked cake essentially on the inside. So I would love to eat some of this for you. Let's see, timing wise. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to eat some of this. Sorry guys, that's so lame. But at least you can see what this looks like. I bet I could it's not advisable, but I bet I could dig out a little piece of this for you guys just to show you. Anyways, poll time. So my trivia question for tonight was, guess my favorite kind of flour. Always, 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 the most common answer is the first thing I list. So pro tip, the right answer is never the first option you see. 33% said tulips, which was in fact listed first. It's not tulips. Then 24%, so almost 1/4 of people who voted, guessed roses, and that is the correct answer. It is roses. Those are my favorite flower. But I would say orchids are a very close second, and tulips are a close third. And of course, I also like lilies. Chip Reddit says, I want some. Did you make donuts? No, I don't have a way to make donuts. I don't have like a deep fryer where you like plunk the donut batter into. Lyndon, I've done banana bread actually. I did that on a live stream a few weeks ago. Just checking my text messages. What else did I miss? I had to sleep last night, says Ade Ife Games, all good. Oh, I so want to take a little bit out of this, but it's so fresh out of the oven. You know what I might do is just like throw them into my freezer to like blast chill them, and maybe I'll be able to dig into them a bit. We'll see. Because I feel like both times I've done brownies this week, besides this time, I've had to just be like, here's the brownies, okay, bye. And you didn't actually get to see me eat any of it. So let's see, this might work. Hopefully I can just rapidly cool them off and then eat a little bit to show you. Ernest, I see your comment, 1 second. All right, so what did I miss here? Paul says, I don't understand your polls. Chip says, in the UK, there are roses, chocolate, and they are on the way to you. That's sweet of you to say, Chip. You should make cinnamon buns, yes. Although I don't know if I can beat the world's best cinnamon roll, which I recently featured on my channel. You should check that out. But I'd be down to make cinnamon rolls or cinnamon buns. I actually don't know if I've ever made them from scratch. It's always been like a pre-made mix of some kind. Joe Martin says, I was listening to a gentleman talk about how we are the few mammals that see colors because we were meant to eat plants and need to identify them properly. Makes sense. Ooh, that is so cool, and it makes me think a lot about, yeah, like why I didn't know that about us. I assumed like most animals or mammals get to see color. And it does make sense with plants because there's some like very telltale colors where it's like, you better not eat that or you're toast. Ernest says, you seemed more of a lily kind of woman. Ho hum, better luck next time. Don't get me wrong, I do love lilies, but there's something so classic and pretty about roses that is just so, I feel like they show up in a lot of like classic literature and plays, and they're like, I feel like they're like universally known as like a romantic, very romantic flower. I think pretty much all flowers are, but I just love them so much. Shazad is here. Hello, Shazad. What time and days do you do your lives? I'm glad you asked, Lyndon, because I haven't been saying it much this evening. So my schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I'll repeat it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Or you can basically just remember, I go live every other day of the week starting on Monday. So that's 4 times a week you can catch me on live streams. And I go live. Today is like an exception, but the usual time for me for live streams is 8 p.m. Central Time in the United States, which unfortunately for you, Lyndon, and I believe you said you're in the UK / you're 6 hours ahead. I know that 8 p.m. my time would be like 2 in the morning for you. So I'm actually thinking of revising some of my live stream times so that if I move them earlier in the day, like today was 5:30 my time, and that means it was like, what, 11 maybe, right? Math? 11 p.m. your time or 11:30 p.m. your time. I feel like, Shazad, you're spamming. Anyways, I'm thinking about maybe mixing up some of my times so that I can accommodate for people in other time zones. Chip is in, yeah, 1 a.m. in the UK. Okay, Shazad, this is a bit much. Come on. Okay, yeah. If you spam that much, you're gonna get booted. Bye. Xfinity says, hi, gorgeous, looking beautiful as ever. How are you doing today? Sorry, I haven't been on much. Been working. Hey, work takes priority. That's how we all survive. So no worries, Xfinity. Great to have you here. I just finished making some brownies and I'm very, very happy with this batch. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Ninja Nightmare Productions. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you. Really good to see you. Hannah Banana. Yorkshire in England is the land of the white roses. I mean, that whole history too, the War of the Roses, like the Tudors and what was the other side? It was Tudors and I want to say Capulets. That is wrong. That is from Romeo and Juliet. It was Lancaster? Am I getting that right? But yes, I love like the history of roses in English history, where it was like, are you wearing a white rose or are you wearing a red rose to show who you are allied with? I think that's so cool. 1 a.m. here in the UK, says Chip. Yeah, no spamming. Thank you, Siobhan. Thanks, Kawal Krishnan. Nice. Can I try one, please? I bet they taste wonderful. You can't, obviously, because I can't share them through the internet, but let's see. They've cooled down quite a bit, and I think I'm just gonna go for it because I just feel so bad. Yeah, I can touch this now, so freezer did work. I just gotta check my timing though. Okay, I think I'm good. So I'll dig in quickly just to show you what these are looking like. I'm so excited. Yes, Lancashire, I probably said that wrong, is red. I could never keep them straight, but I remember in all of these like period dramas I would watch that were set in that time of King Henry VIII, right? It's The years I get a little bit mixed up on. But yeah, it was like, ooh, like who are you with? All right, let's just. All right, brownie loaf. All right, looks like there's not too much like goopiness because it's mostly like cake consistency that's coming out on my knife. So I'm gonna re-slice this just to get it off the bottom. Man, who would have thought I'd need 3 tries to get satisfactory brownies this week? That's kind of embarrassing. And then just trying to peel it off, you know, from the end. Oh. I feel like trying to get the first bit out is never the cutest. Let's see if I can get it out with a table knife decently. Probably not, but. And it's still pretty hot in here. I can see it steaming. But to give you an idea of what this looks like, can you kind of see that? Here, let me put this on a plate. I did not think this through. Okay, spamming, you're done. Goodbye. So, it is pretty fudgy, I will say that, but these also just need time to cool off. Ooh. So yeah, that piece broke apart. Yeah, this is, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like steaming. But I just wanted to give you an idea of like what the consistency of this brownie is. So it is a bit more cake-like than the gooey, gloopy mess that you saw on Monday and Wednesday. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Superman. Love, great to see you again. I'll be hopping off here shortly. I'm gonna grab a fork. Yeah, very happy with these. It's never wise to cut into something too soon after it's come out of the oven. But just for the sake of showing you all, I wanted to give you an idea. And it's very good. That's like fudgy cake, essentially. So I'm pleased with this. I'm saying I finally got a W this week in this apparent battle against brownie recipes, because the first 2 this week were just so bad. Happy Valentine's Day. Your berry Valentine's Day cupcakes are beautiful. Thank you, Superman. Love. Tony made it back. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, here is I just quickly cut out a piece and it's still very hot. So it didn't hold together super well, but I think once this has time to fully cool down, it'll just be like a fudgy brownie cake. So yeah, very, very pleased with this. It's delicious. And I just feel like chocolate is a must on Valentine's Day. So here's like a piece of this. It's got a little bit of a crust on it. On the outside, you can see there. And then the inside is more fudgy. But still with some like cake consistency, which is how I prefer my brownies. Hi, Dylan Thomas. I am about to head out here for dinner, but it's good to see you. Gonna check my timing here. Okay, I should get a move on because I don't want to be late. But I'm glad that I could catch you at the very end of this, Dylan Thomas O'Boyle. Great to have you here. Here's one last look at the brownies. For those of you just joining, I made this loaf. I decided to go with like a more cake-like recipe because my other 2 batches were just so greasy and flat. So I think this approach worked. I will be featuring this on Sunday's live stream. So before I head out, I'll just drop in the chat the details for my next live stream. Are you cooking us something nice? I just made some brownies. So reminder to everyone, I'll be going live again this Sunday, which is Feb 16th at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. Hope to see ya there. So yes, 2 days from now, I will be going live again, which is usual schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So I will see you all on Sunday. It was fun getting to hang out with you guys for a little bit on this Valentine's Day. I hope you guys have had great Valentine's Day and found a way to celebrate. And I think that's everything. I'm seeing Rich. Bye, Rich. And I will see you on Sunday, Dylan. And 13 Coffins, I'm seeing you now. I'm not a famous chef, but I think it would be really fun to be one. So on that note, I will hop off here. I'll see you all on Sunday, 8 p.m. Central USA time. Take care and happy Valentine's Day, everybody.